Hi everybody and welcome to another 12-hour reading vlog. I'm so excited because the weather is perfect for this weekend. I've already picked out my first book. It's this one. It's called The Calling of the Grave. I am 133 pages in, and this was actually kind of the book that started the idea for this second 12-hour reading vlog, because I have so many crime books that I just don't read for some reason, but I love crime books and thrillers and everything, so I really want to get kind of through all of the ones I have at home so I can buy new ones. So yeah, we're gonna try to knock some crime and thrillers off my list, which is perfect because it's also Halloween. So what better time for this video? So as I said, we're gonna start with Calling of the Grave, and then I have 3 books here that I don't know if I want to do all 3 or just one and then switch to some like lighter Halloween books. But we have Alibi by Agatha Christie as an option, then Ghost Stories by M.R. James. This one's kind of shorter, but I love this cover. It's so pretty. I got it just because of the cover. I actually have no idea what it's about. And then we have Mimic by Sebastian Fitzek. It's a German book, and I love this cover also. It's also one of the reasons I got it, but I really like all of his books. So yeah, so we have Calling of the Grave #1, and then either all 3 of those or just one. I don't know, I have no idea. Probably if just one, then probably this one. But I also kind of want to get into some like more fun Halloween books. Like I have A Spoonful of Murder on my Goodreads TBR list, and then also The Ex-Hex and The Kissing Curse and like that series. So maybe I'll also start that. I have no idea yet. Today is Thursday. Today is a national holiday, so I have the whole weekend to do this. Maybe I'll also do more than 12 hours. Maybe I'll just do like a whole weekend of Halloween themed books. Let me stop rambling and let's get into this video. In order to set the mood, I'm gonna light my current favorite candle. It's the cherry one from my last IKEA haul video. And I'm now about to start the timer. I'm so excited for this. Let's see. I have a good feeling that I might be able to do more than 12 hours because I have a lot of different books, and last time I did get kind of burnt out because if I remember correctly, I wasn't feeling all of the books, but I think this time I have really good picks. So yeah, let's start the timer. So I have 200 pages left. I just finished reading 234 pages, I think, and we are at 10 hours and 42 minutes. So I already read 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's not bad. Okay, I thought it would have been taking me longer. Sorry, I'm also distracted because I put like a little bird feeder outside, and there's this cute little, like they're literally like this big birds, and they come all the time and eat my bird food, and I'm so happy. Anyways, I'm kind of cold, so I'm gonna take a bath now. I'm gonna read in the bathtub because usually my baths take kind of a long time because it's just nice, you know, warm water. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading in the bathtub, and so far I have to say it's about the whole series, I think, or like books that are like in the same genre almost, or like the same style of writing. I kind of hate that these like male main characters always have like a thing for like the probably like 5 or 10 years younger female side character, I don't know, and obviously they always like end up together, but only for the book, because in the next book it's somebody else. So yeah, I kind of hate that, because in the David Hunter series there's 6 books, and in every single book there's this one like girl that he either like finds attractive or he ends up with or almost ends up with, and then something happens to that person. So I'm kind of mad about that because why? Like, it's not even like a good written romance scene. It's just like, you know, there you go. Now they have a thing for each other. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I have kind of an idea where the book is gonna go. I'm already more than halfway through, and so far I've talked about this in my last video, I think. There has been like kind of a time jump. Like the first fourth of the book is 8 years ago, but you don't know that it's 8 years ago, and then suddenly it's like the present. It makes sense because, not a spoiler, because it's like in the first book of the series, you already know that David Hunter's wife and daughter died in a car accident, and in the first like fourth of the book they are still alive, so obviously you know that it's in the past, but it's never like really talked about until there's like this almost empty page and it just says present. So yeah, it's kind of confusing, and it is apparently about this 8-year-old case that also had something to do with the accident of his daughter and his wife. So yeah, we'll see about that. So far it's right now starting to pick up a little bit and to get a little bit more interesting, because now we're in the present and the person who committed crimes 8 years ago is apparently now back. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm gonna go into the bathtub now, warm up a little bit, and then keep reading. Those are the birds. They are so cute, and they come by like every 5 minutes. I woke up super early on Friday because I had a nightmare and I did not want to fall back asleep, so I decided to just stay up and start reading at 6 a.m, which is what you're watching right now. Very fun. So I just finished Calling of the Grave. It was really good. I want to give it 4.5 stars. Mainly because I have decided that I need to be more like strict with my 5-star books, I think. But it was really good. I just checked my Goodreads. I have one David Hunter book rated a 5 out of 5. I don't remember what it was about exactly because it was like a year ago, I think. But right now I think this one's my favorite. So the Calling of the Grave, and then I'll put the name of the other one up. But those two I think are the best books of the series. And yeah. I'm so tired. I am kind of tired still, but it's already 7 now. It's just kind of weird because it's still dark at 7. But I'm gonna try to pick my next book now. We have Ghost Stories, Alibi, and then Mimic, so 3 of them. I'll just read like the back text and then decide what I'm gonna start next. Alright, so I've decided to start this one because it sounds so interesting. So basically, sorry for my look by the way, but I just, you know, it's warm and cozy like that. But anyway, it's about this facial expression expert who works with the police quite a lot, and then she has like some accident or something and ends up in hospital, and then there's this new video that she has to analyze about a woman who confessed to like brutally murdering her whole family. And then she's supposed to like analyze it, but the catch is she's the woman in the video. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. I also saw that Ghost Stories is kind of a lot of, I guess the title kind of says it, I just never looked into it honestly. But it's just a couple of short stories. I think they're like 20 pages each, so like each chapter is like a new story, I think. So maybe I'll like read both of the books at the same time and start out with a ghost story and then go to the facial expression book. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I read the first chapter, only a very little bit. It was 13 pages and it took me almost 20 minutes. I decided to put the book down because it was just too slow for me. I didn't like the language, like the style it was written in, so I decided to just make some tea instead, do my skincare, and then go on to the next book. I switched back to the other couch. I am about a quarter way through, I think. It's just over 100 pages and we have 5 or 6 hours left, so almost halfway. I think that I'll be able to do more than 12 hours just because I started so early today and it's already halfway. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do more. The book so far is really, really good. The facial expression expert like theme kind of reminds me of a Netflix or TV show. I don't remember. It's called Lie to Me, and I love that show. So it's really cool that it's kind of it's not actually similar. They just like the two main characters just have like the same job. But I really like that, and so far it's really interesting because there's so many different scenes happening. So yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really good so far. I'm gonna keep reading now. I just took a breakfast break while I watched The Office, and now I'm gonna keep reading, and yeah, very intrigued to see what happens next. quick update. I keep having like thoughts of what might be about to happen. I could not predict anything that has happened up until now. I don't know if I'm right with my current suspicion, but it's so weird because it's about this family, you know, and the youngest son is named Paul, and my boyfriend's name is Paul, and it's so weird reading about like this person named Paul that they're like searching for. He's one of the victims, I think. I'm not quite sure yet. And then there's also this other story from like the past, and there's a child that has been like brutally murdered, and her name is Viola, and that's my name. And it's so weird reading about like names that you know, because you know, like some basic German names like Anna or Hannah or something, you know, you read about those a lot, I think. But I think especially my name, I've never heard it in a book before. So yeah, that's kind of weird, and that both of mine and my boyfriend's name are in the same book. But so far I really like it. I just had a couple of whoa moments because I think I know something, but I don't. I probably don't. And then now one main character just said to the other person something that I'm kind of shocked about. Don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not gonna say anything, but it's really good so far. I think this could be a 5-star book, definitely. I was right. I don't know if I should be happy about it, because that means that one more person is kind of involved and probably not in a good situation. But yeah, kind of happy I was right for the first time. I feel like I kind of know what's going on. I am on page 160, so almost halfway. I think it has like close to 400 or just a little bit over 400. But yeah, let's keep going. I really like this book so far. I have two theories, and one is kind of obvious, I think, because they are starting to talk about it, but the other one is just horrible. And the last sentence in the chapter I just read kind of not confirmed it, but it's going into that direction. And I really hope it's not that, because that would be so bad. Like, I can't even imagine. I don't even want to imagine. But yeah, obviously can't spoil, but I have this much of the book left and this much already read, and I think there's like 3.5 hours on the timer, so I'll definitely be able to finish this, and I think I'll go over the 12 hours because I really want to get into a lighter like spooky book like XX, or what's the other one, Spoonful of Murder. Yeah. But yeah, I really hope that my theory is wrong, because it would be, yeah, horrible, as I've said, but we'll see. This book is driving me crazy. There are so many plot twists. Pretty much every single person that has like come up yet could be like the person they're looking for. It's so good. I just finished the book and it was so good. It's definitely a 5-star book. I said I wanted to be more strict with my 5-star books, but this one even fits if I'm strict with it. I have 2 hours and 39 minutes left after 12 hours, so I think I want to start the X-Hex to get like a little more, I think, lighter mood up in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna start the X-Hex on Kindle, and let's see. I have no idea how many pages it is actually. Let me look it up. Okay, so the X-Hex has 320 pages, which I think should be doable. Not quite in the 2 hours, but I definitely want to finish it this weekend. So yeah, let's go start X-Hex. So I got to chapter 21, which is 63%, and the timer is about to go off. It's 10:30 and I'm done for today. The 12 hours are up, but I definitely want to finish this book because I'm already 60% through. I'm probably gonna read maybe like one more chapter now, Also, my dog is always cuddled up next to me. But yeah, I'll definitely finish this book this weekend, so tomorrow. Oh yeah, 12 hours are over. So I finished the X-Hex on the car ride back home. It was such a fun book, highly recommend. It's a 4-star book for me. It would have been 5 stars if I didn't implement my stricter rules, but it was definitely fun and very fall vibes, and I love that it's in the exact same time as I am in right now. So I think it starts like 2-3 days before Halloween, and that's exactly my like day today. So yeah, that was very fun. I finished it at like 3, so I ended up with 14 hours of reading in total. It was a very quick book also, definitely recommend. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any book recommendations I should try next. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!